There's an immense amount of perplexity going on in America today, now more than ever. Somehow the people that work for the government, especially cops, believe they have been given the power to violate the human rights of their fellow man. They were lied to and told that their devotion is to each other. They were brainwashed with propaganda and disinformation to believe that they had to fend for themselves against the public. The reason my channels grow so fast is because I try to think outside the box, but only after looking at the contents inside, and I go with my instincts every time. My instincts tell me that the police are human as well. An auditor once asked an officer, when the shit hits the fan, whose side are you on?
So when the country goes to shit, what side are you on? The authoritative side? And I'm not talking politics. I'm not talking Democrat, Republican, Trump, Hillary, whatever. I'm talking when it goes to shit. Are you with the people or are you with the state? You gave me my answer. Thank you, sir.
I thought that question was brilliant and one that should be heard around the world.
Well, I'm not being detained, so I can stop at my free will.
Just asking if you're going to stop or you just need to keep walking.
I'm going to keep walking. I'm exercising.
You need to talk to us about something, sir?
No, I'd prefer not to. And I'm going to have to ask you to stay 6 feet back, please.
Is this not 6 feet?
No, I'm just saying, just in case, because you guys keep on approaching.
Can I ask why you're approaching?
What's your badge number, please? Are you refusing to identify?
Or do I ask the questions, or do we?
I asked the questions. You work for me.
Is there a reason why you're following him?
I'm not following anyone.
I saw you following me since Jack's. I don't know.
No, you didn't see me following. You saw me over there. But that's not following you. I doubt that walking I can keep up with you in a vehicle.
Okay. Well, you went straight to the police department, right?
I walked over here because I'm exercising.
You just like filming cops? That's what you like to do?
Yeah, I don't answer questions.
If and when an officer of the law or a deputy or a game warden realize that their job they're doing isn't the right thing to do, what are their options? My instinct tells me that the blue line flag and allegiance to each other was a guise for you to take an oath, not to the Constitution, because we already proved that that oath is not practiced in many departments throughout the nation, but an oath to your commander. What do you do when you realize your commander is wrong?
What's your badge number, please? You still haven't identified yourself, so what's your badge number?
Apparently, I don't answer questions either.
Wow, public official not answering. So you're refusing to identify, got it. What's your badge number? Can you say it, please? I can't really see with the glare.
I don't answer your questions, so.
You don't answer questions? Okay, great. Sir, what's your badge number? Or do you not answer questions as well? Well, I can't see it from that far. You know, my eyes aren't that great. So are you refusing to identify?
Where do you live?
Are you refusing to identify? Refusing to identify, refusing to identify, refusing to identify. You guys are making your department look bad, brother.
How?
Not identifying to the public.
That's bad?
It is bad.
Where does it say we have to identify ourselves? So what's your deal?
What's your deal?
Well, I'm working.
You're not working, you're harassing a citizen.
I'm talking to a citizen.
You're harassing and you're refusing to identify.
So you say I work for you, where do you live?
You work for me, I'm taxpayer.
Where do you live?
I live on this planet, brother.
So you don't live in Santa Cruz?
I live on this planet, brother. Tell you what, you show me your ID and I'll tell you mine.
You keep doing this circus act.
It's not a circus act. You're refusing to identify.
It's like, just bored, nothing else to do, huh?
Why don't you identify yourself?
Does it really matter?
It does
You
matter.
don't really want to know who I am.
I do want to know.
I'm a police officer, that's it.
So that's it? You're not anybody? Then you shouldn't be wasting my time. Get back to work, servants. And next time, try to identify yourself.
Get a job.
Very important to identify, guys.
No, it's not.
I've spoken to 3 different retired police officers that all have one thing in common. After the video, I will tell you what that is. Here's an extremely important video that should be analyzed by every man and woman, especially if you're in law enforcement, considering you're here to do the dirty work your bosses are afraid to do themselves. Keep in mind the end of this video will reveal something terribly shocking to the men and women that wear a badge and sport the blue line flag. Stay tuned, here's the video.
Truck 154, refusing to identify. Making their department look bad again. License plate 1564495. I don't know how I'd be able to follow you in a vehicle when I'm walking. Well, at this point, I'm still exercising, and now I'm getting your vehicle information since you refuse to identify, so when I fill out a complaint, I have all the information. There you go. There you go, brother. Yeah. And I still got some other license plates to get in there.
Make sure don't trespass, okay?
Well, I wouldn't trespass, but, you know, if I walk on the property there, which is owned by our tax dollars, and there's nothing that says no trespassing, I can legally walk anywhere that says no trespassing.
But then you wouldn't be exercising.
Yeah, exercising, that movement. You know, I'm not gonna, how do you say, I'm not gonna just beam over there. I would have to walk.
I think the gate is applied.
Well, yeah, the gate. I'm not, how am I gonna go in the gate if I don't have a code? Come on, brother, use your brain.
As promised, I told you I would reveal something that the 3 retired officers told me that they had in common. That thing is that once you're out, you're out. You're back out on your own. Their loyalty to you is inadvertently forgotten. So you're back to being one of the public, one of the people. Remember that as you do your job today, and remember that for your children. Remember that your alliance and your allegiance should be to the people, for the people, not the elite. And with that, thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe and share this video with everyone and share the message with everyone. Thank you guys. I'll see you soon on the next video. Peace.
And the person that was almost saying, you know, if we have to, you know, push this till the end of the summer. And it's just like, so are all of us around the world in our country just supposed to lay down and die? If you don't realize yet that you are being lied to about the numbers, about how you're catching it, about all of this, you need to seriously research and research now. So because our government tells us this boogeyman out there is going to get you if you are close to another human being, what kind of sheep shit is this that we are all allowing to happen? Does the government care about you then when you're dying of a flu that comes around every single year? Do they care? No. Do they care when millions of people annually die from cancer, heart disease, obesity? If they gave a shit, half of those things that are in our food that are what's making most of us sick wouldn't be allowed. They would be banned like other countries. Half of the ingredients that are in our food, they're in our food supply, are banned in other countries. So if our government actually gave a shit to save lives, it would start with the food that we eat every single day. Tell me that I'm wrong.